So we're talking about sleeping, and again, welcome you to this video series, and my name is Stephen Hamlin, mybodycanlearn.com. I wanted to talk a moment about when you wake up, because I found there's some things you can do that will help your life go a whole lot better. Because when you wake up, the body's like an empty blackboard. You can write down how you want to be during the day. And so if you make a few little suggestions to the body, to the brain, the mind, the whole day will go much better. One of the things is when we stand up, if this is a foot, here's a floor. When we stand up, we want the foot to be soft, have the ankle active, and we want to be nicely supported with resting on the skeleton without tensing the foot. If you stand up all day long tensing the feet like most of us do, you can never relax, never in your life. You can say relax the shoulders, relax this. Unless the feet relax, you're wasting time. So when you wake up, there's a little thing you can do to relax the feet. It'll give you good balance. I had a lady come about 10 years ago. She was 82 years old. And she walked in the door, and I could see she had really good balance. She could go from one foot to the other. She was shifting weight on different parts of her foot. She had all the suppleness of how she shifted weight. I could see confidence, and her eyes were free. She was 80-something. Most people that age, their eyes are visually locked because the balance is poor and they're afraid of falling. So I said to her, you have really good vision and balance. And she said, yeah, I do. And how did you know? And I told her. And I said, why do you have such good balance? It's very unusual at your age to have that kind of balance. And she said, I don't know. But about 30 years ago, I broke an ankle, and the doctor told me when I'm in bed, this is a foot, she said, he told me to write the alphabet with my big toes. So in bed, I write my alphabet every morning with the big toe. So that has to happen from the talus. And you don't need to tense the foot to do that. So it's like every day I do an exercise called ankle rotation. I rotate the foot with a soft foot without tensing the foot. And so to wake up and write your name with your big toe just takes 10 seconds. But you get the idea, you set the pattern of moving the foot, sensing the foot, without tensing the foot. Relax the foot, use the talus, grow tall, be supported. It changes your life. When you learn to feel the talus and relax the foot, you start the day with little movements of the foot. You can make circles, you can make figure eights, the alphabet, something like that with the foot when you wake up. Doesn't take long. It's really healthy to do that. So a couple more hints for sleeping. If you study little kids again, you'll notice when they sleep, they will twist and turn in any possible position. They can have their head like this and their body like that, and they're comfortable because they're so supple from the inside. And we need to have that ability to sleep in a way that is adaptive, where we can make a little adjustment here, a little adjustment there. And if we can't do that, if we're sleeping like this, and we have a little pulled muscle here in the neck, we're going to wake up with a sore neck muscle here. But if I had been able to just do a little movement here while sleeping, I wouldn't have had that trouble. So cotton on cotton is going to stick. So what is a very good way to sleep is have silk or satin sheets, because you would slip and slide very easily with cotton, whatever you wore. It's a nice thought. So this is about how do we get up off of the table or the bed. We don't want to do it like most people do it, which is first you tense the neck and lift the head. This is not, if you're a martial artist, you've done it so many years, you can just come up easy like that. Most people, this is going to highly stretch the neck, tighten the neck. It's not how you want to get up in the morning, tighten the neck like a rock, first thing. So there's a way to get up without tightening the neck. And you have to first bend the knees. And then you think, roll the knees. And as you do this, you can take a moment also and think 3 sticks. This is 1 bone, 2 bones. Femur, tibia, fibula. And to move the legs a little left and right, the legs can relax. All you have to use are the hip flexors, the rotators of the hip, And to do just a little bit of this can release a lot of tension in the legs. People who never shift their weight in standing, the legs are too tight, This is a good way to relax the legs. Just tell the legs, relax, relax. You don't need to tense at all. Anyway, so then you think to come off the table, you get this arm out of the way, and you're going to bring this arm around and push strong as these legs come off the table. That's perfect. You're a quick learner. The head didn't have to do anything, the neck didn't do any work that way. Perfect. And there's another. So what she did was she used her legs to power herself up. Her legs turned her pelvis and her head followed. So the neck didn't do all this horrible work. And you can do the same thing on the stomach. If you lie on your stomach, is a version of this. You can be very creative with this. The idea is use your legs to somehow bring you up. And you saw me do this, so maybe you can create some way to do that. Right. The principle is use the legs and the pelvis, so not the head coming first, to come up. And this is a healthier way to come up. Good. Thank you. The material presented here is for information only. It summarizes the main tools that I have personally used for about 25 years as a Feldenkrais teacher. I've worked with many clients with serious medical issues and other people, and I've found these ideas are safe and simple, they're effective, but common sense dictates that you need your doctor's permission. If you have any questions, if there's any pain, you shouldn't do a movement, you should always be gentle, go slowly. If you have any doubt about the safety of a movement, respect that and don't do it. You can see a professional teacher of movement, an Alexander or Feldenkrais teacher. These people are very good. They've studied posture for a lifetime. You can trust them, and they can look at you, and in a glance, they can tell you what is going on in your body and what you need to do particularly to help yourself. And this can save you many years of futile effort and struggling doing everything or trying to accomplish something you don't really need to accomplish in the way of posture. When you have a professional, experienced person looking at you and you follow their advice, it can save you lots of effort and time.